Hello there guys. Today I'll be talking about the Audi A4. So I was thinking like talking about miles per gallon wise and things like that to show you guys, well, just to show you guys what this car can do and what the average miles per gallon is, or how much I can get out of a full tank. So if you guys were looking to buy a similar car like this, so this should help you guys out if you're looking for one. So as you know, this is the Audi A4 S-Line Quattro TDI. It's a 3-litre diesel, and miles per gallon wise, it does pretty good. I gotta say, it's not bad. The official figures that they show is roughly 50 miles per gallon. So you'd have combined as 55. You've got the extra urban as 58 and urban as 51 miles per gallon. So that's what they show from Audi, and the real life one is a bit lower, so it's quite low actually. For urban, I've been getting roughly about 30s. So if I show you guys, so this is just a local driving I did yesterday. So this normally saves what you did yesterday before you start the car. So that's 30.8. And if I show you guys this, so this is the short term. So 32.8 miles per gallon, average speed of 15 miles per hour, and I did 8.8 miles. So that's for the short term. If you do the long term one, it's about 34.5 miles per gallon. So as you can see, it's 26 is the average speed. That's how much miles, and that's how many hours it's been driven for. So for motorways, I have seen the highest I was able to get is 45.6. That was the highest I was able to do, and that was by driving 70 miles an hour really nicely, trying to use less brake as possible basically. So that's 45.6 miles per gallon for motorway. So if you compare it with the official figures, it was 58 and I was getting 45. So that's not too bad. And for combined wise, I get about 37. It will be an average of 37, and local driving is about 30. So it's about 32 miles per gallon is the local driving. So it's not too bad. And fuel wise in a tank, you can see I've got 355 remaining, and that's how much is left. So from a full tank, it will show 520 on the top here. So that's if you drive nicely, it will show a bigger number up there basically. So if you drive quite hard, you'll go up to 400, it'll show 490. So depending on your driving style, that does calculate how much you'll roughly get. And realistic wise, so if it shows, because for me, for example, it shows 520 miles I can get from a full tank, I will get about 490 just before reserves. So if I use reserves, it probably will be roughly around that. So it's not too bad actually calculation wise, but normally I fill up before I touch his reserves. So I get about, roughly it will be about 460, 490ish, depending on how I drive. And obviously if you do more motorway driving, then you'll get more miles per gallon. And if you do more local driving, it will be a bit less, because obviously it drinks more. So it depends on what you're doing. So I would recommend buying a diesel if you're going to be doing a lot more driving. So like more motorway journeys, then it's better for a diesel, obviously, or go for petrol if you do local driving. And the other option is electricity, so if you wanted to do that as well. So that one wouldn't be bad. So that's the miles in a tank. And the good thing about this car is that I got an automatic, which is really comfortable if you're doing long journeys. So if you're doing a motorway drive, having an automatic is the perfect thing to have, because it will be so comfortable to drive in, because if you're, say for example, there's traffic. So in the UK there is quite a lot of traffic in the motorway. Sometimes you will get quite a lot, so you have to keep doing stop start stop start. So with an automatic, you don't have to keep changing the gears manually. So that's the best thing. It doesn't strain the leg basically, because having a manual, keep doing that on a stop start every single time, it does kind of get to your legs. So having automatic, it makes it a lot comfortable. And with this particular one, it's got the active cruise control, so that obviously that will follow the car in front, and it will stop start for you. So that's even better. So you don't really have to do anything. So because the car's got the radio and everything, it will help for the car to move off and to stop. So it will always be in a safe distance. So that's another good thing. Comfort wise, the seats are really comfortable, plus you've got the heated seats, which really helps in the winter time. So like today it's really cold. It's 16.5 degrees today, so it's quite cold. So it's nice to have heated seats. That's the best part about the comfort. And ride wise, it is really comfortable. You've got the selections, so the drive select, so you obviously can do your comfort. So it is really good. So if you're driving in comfort all the time, then it does feel nice. You can feel less bumps, so that actually works, which is really good. So it feels more nicer driving on the road. So if you've got uneven surfaces, it will literally just iron out. That's how good it is. So it does feel really comfortable. So that's that. And the other thing is, because this one is a 3-litre V6, it's got the power. So this is 272 PS. So that isn't bad for what it is. And it's got the economy. So you got both. So you got best of both worlds. So you got the power and the economy. So power wise, for 272 PS and miles per gallon wise, it does go quite nicely. Obviously you get about 500 miles in a tank. That's if you're going to be using reserves. So that's not bad, because when you do put your foot down, it does feel nice, because you've got quite a lot of power in this car. So I think it's about roughly 270 brake horsepower this car has. So it feels nice to drive. It's got the power, so it's not laggy every single time. Whenever you need to have to overtake on the motorway, it's really easy to overtake because of that power. Plus you have the economy, which doesn't kill your petrol so much, which is the best part. Having both does help a lot. And the other comfort thing is you've got 3-zone. So if your passengers are feeling really cold, you can have them have their sides heated up. So that vent and that vent will give out hot air. And if you, the driver, was feeling hot, you can have your side cold and that side cold. And if the rear passenger was feeling something different as well, they have their side as well, which is just here. So they can do that one. So that's another good little feature that they did. Because obviously with the Audi A7 you could get quad zone, so the back 2 people can choose what they want as well. And with the A4 it's 3-zone, so the back people have to share basically. But still it does go quite good, and you can get heated seats for the back. But this car didn't come with back heated seats, so that's not really too much of a problem, because it does warm up quite quick, because this is leather as well, so it will feel quite cold first and then it will just warm up. So it's not really that bad comfort wise. It is really nice and comfortable, this car. So I do recommend this car because it is really nice. The style as well is really nice. It looks really good, and it's got both power and economy. So if you wanted something nice, executive looking car, this is a car to go as well. It is really good. It's got technology, packed full of technology. You know, you got the virtual cockpit, which is really good. This is the best thing there is right now, because obviously you could get your sat nav working here. You've got your music, you've got your phone, everything literally just here. You got your dials there as well. So that's something pretty good to have, because if you're doing motorway driving, you don't want to keep moving your head like that and then going back there. So all you gotta do is look up there and dip down a little, and you can still see the road and that at the same time, which is really good. So that feature is really good for safety wise. because you don't have to keep moving your head. So you can have your sat nav there, and then you could have something else playing here. So if you had family there, they could put their music, choose what they want to have, and you've got your sat nav here, so you could just follow that. So that's something that I really liked having, actually. Having something here, plus it's a full screen where you get your map. As you can see, it goes all the way, so it's the whole part here which turns into a map. So, and it looks really nice. So it's in high quality as well, and you can get Google Maps. So it'd be Google Earth, basically what you're using as Google Maps, basically. So that's quite good. And for this car, I have got it coded, so I can play like movies or videos on the memory card or the DVD. So if I did have a long journey or something, and if you wanted to have like a drive, you know, someone could be playing the music video there or something, and you could have your sat nav here, so you could be concentrating on your bit here. So that's a nice feature there. Now obviously normally you won't have the videos running because it will distract you, but it's just another feature you can have, but you have to code that. So I thought I'd mention all this to you guys. I have been driving this car for a while now, and I thought I'd give you my thoughts to it. It's really nice. I do like the car, and it is packed full of technology, and it's got a lot of stuffs, and it does help you when you're driving along as well with all these technology that this car gives. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.